just having a good time. The weather's finally starting to be nice. Again, it's late, we're pushing, we're chasing down the sun. We actually have a crosswind this time. Wind's coming this direction, so I'll be landing a little bit cross. I'll probably give you some grass hops today too, but if not, it's gonna be left rudder correction, down aileron to keep it straight. Little hat cam this time too. Let's go. I actually prefer having a little bit of wind. $7,000 once again. And I had it almost about right there last time, and that felt pretty good. So that's what we're gonna do this time. And I got some 5,000s on the way for this baby. Lights, camera, action. No problems, let's go. Hopefully I got that problem with the telemetry solved. There go the gear, and this time we get a follow it, little hat cam action. Full flaps, why not? Yes. Bringing it in a little bit. Flying for the camera, what's new? All right, let's lose these flaps. Mosey out here a little bit. I'm gonna have to see what's up with that telemetry thing. Do you think I need to rebind it? Is that the deal? Let's go ahead and do an approach. And I want to look at this telemetry thing. I might have to rebind it. All right, gear, full flaps, short final, a little bit of a cross, like I said, coming in crabbing, is gonna let it. Oh yeah, I gotta get my reverse dialed in too. Yes, that was nice, little correction. I don't know why I'm having that telemetry thing though yell at me. All right, rebinding. All right, let's see. I know I initially bound it up with like a 3S in there, so I thought that could be part of the problem. Not sure, but let's try to get a couple grassers. We're gonna go half flaps for the grass takeoff. And it's winter. Field hadn't been rolled or anything. Here we go. Beautiful. Yes. Oh, I missed the sound of this. I always was really impressed with the gurgle it makes. I think that binding it helped me on that telemetry warning. Like I said, I bound it with like a 4S or a 3S in there. Yes. And every time I got in the power, it started screaming at me. Whatever that guy said. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Can you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? Roll call, 9 o'clock, 9:01. Let's get it done. What's up, Slap Nuts, JCB 67, George Watts. Yeah, I love the lights too on the new version. Let's see, man. Paul McNeil, Francis Conti, Mike SSI, Cody S. What up, people? Wild Bill, Scott Settle in the house. Let's see. Who did I miss? Pop back in. Pontiac, Eric Tennant. Don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, Brian Chambers. What up? Kelly Klein. Let's go. Tall Guys RC. StreamYard. Good to have y'all. Who's flying what? Let's go. Talk to me. There you go, Paul. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Bam Jam. If you can make it, you should. The Birmingham RC Club is one of my favorite places to go. Ironically, we can't really bring product there, but it's still one of my favorite places to go. Esteban, what up? Grandpa Burke. Tony Spears. What up, dude? Chilling. Monday's supposed to be nice. I got to charge up the batteries for the XRT or something. I think we're going to rip some 8S bashers on Monday. Let's go. Wild Bill, what'd you fly today, man? What'd you fly, dog? Oh, wow, that is a big question, and we're going to get to that one next. Wild Bill, yeah, I want to know what you flew. You got one of those jets from Hangar 9 yet? In the shop or personally? You want one? Let me know. Obviously. That thing looks like it flies so good. Right now, I have so much stuff to get through before I can think about chasing something down. Arrows, 50 millimeter Viper, Wild Bill. Nice. Here's a question, community. Check this out. What's up? Welcome to the channel. Any tips for beginners starting in the world of RC? Are you wanting to fly airplanes or like mess with the surface side? What do you want? What are you thinking? Are you liking planes? Let me know and we'll all throw down on you. A good answer. Lots of good answers, I think. Only bounced at once, said Wild Bill. Slaps, you're right, dude. You are at the right place. Welcome to the RC Pilots Lounge. We're pilots of radio control airplanes, whether it's beginner to super advanced to fly in full-scale real ones. We are chatting it up. Chatting it up. You did come to the right place. Big Jim, what up? Planes. Okay. Nice. Do you have any planes now, or are you just brand new wanting to get into it? That's what I want to know next. Huju's doing some glossing and building on his 90 millimeter F-18, Blue Angel, and 80 millimeter E-Flight F-16. Very cool. JCB 67, yeah, real flight is a good answer. Dan Zimmerman, what's going on, man? It was cool to see you get down to Bobby's shop. I saw you on Facebook, man, with him. That's fun. Aero Scout, dude, for sure. Ready to fly. Horizon Hobby, Aero Scout. Building a balsa Waco from Phoenix. Nice. So Real Flight is a simulator that Horizon Hobby puts out, comes with the remote control and everything, and you get to like use I'm sure you've heard of Steam. Like gamers use Steam all the time. You have a Steam account and you can work the Real Flight Simulator and practice flying before you ever spend any money on a plane, which is a great idea for somebody who's wanting to learn how to fly. Because the thing that's nice about the simulator is obviously when you crash, you just hit a button and you can try again, rather than pick up the pieces of your broken heart when you go out somewhere and crash one, especially if you're on your own and you don't have, at least if you're flying with somebody, you guys can kind of figure out maybe what happened when I was learning and the crashes were a mystery. That was the worst. I would rather know what I did. And so when you're flying with other people, you can kind of find that thing out. But until then, a simulator is amazing because you just get to keep hitting that button again, and you get to develop that muscle memory and the coordination, because there's simple things that are really easy to forget. When you're taking off, that plane's flying away from you and you give it left input, it indicates left. But once you've flown that thing and you turn around and coming back at yourself, we always say try to fly a pattern in front of yourself. Don't ever go behind yourself or over your head at the beginning, because you'll get confused. Because imagine it, when that plane is coming at you and you give it a left stick input, the plane is going left, but it visually indicates as a right. So you have to kind of learn, put yourself in the cockpit and stuff, and playing around on those simulators is a great way to develop that muscle memory. And then once you learn how to actually fly, a lot of times when I was learning on a simulator, I wanted to see the plane. So I would do the chase cam. Which isn't what it's like to sit on the ground and actually fly one. But still, I could see what was going on. I could fly this thing. My perspective is from behind the plane. I learned a lot, got my muscle memory. And then once I got my chops like that, then I flew from the fixed position on the simulator, and that emulates what it would be like to fly like a flying field. So you can keep it close, and if you mess up, it's no big deal. I think Real Flight is a really good piece of advice from all of us. And if you're not into the sim thing, then you have to look at the Ready to Fly Aero Scout from Horizon Hobby. Or like if budget's a thing, you could spend less money and get the Hobby Zone Sport Cub S Ready to Fly, both from Horizon Hobby. You can find these planes honestly through the link in my description. You just click the Pilot Ryan Horizon Hobby link. It's an affiliate link, and it gets you to Horizon Hobby where all this stuff is. And if you're local to Palm Desert, California, or Granger, Indiana, you can just come in one of the stores. And if it's Cali, you can talk to Bobby K. If it's Indiana, you can talk to me. Let's go. What's up, Rowan? South Bend local. What up? Real Flight for the win, I think, on that one, guys. What do you think? What's up, Michael Bear? And stick around the channel. And really, there's loads of videos on this channel of all kinds of planes from beginner to advanced. But if you follow me here and on social, you're going to always see the new things that are coming to market as well. And just recently, I did a video on what would be a perfect second plane. It's called the Slow Ultra Stick. It's a video just a week or so back on my channel. And, that it's kind of ugly, but it serves a purpose. Like when I made the mistake, when I was learning how to fly, I didn't know better. And so I went for
what looked cool and what I wanted to do, which was World War II fighter plane, P-47, which was not a good choice for a beginner. It's an awesome plane, and now I'll rip it. But sometimes the learning planes are not the best looking, but there's a reason for it, and they serve you really better that way. Because I'd crash mine immediately. Dad had some ugly trainer, and I mean, I really got most of my early stick time on his stuff because mine wouldn't make it past the hand launch every time. Serious. What's up, Mike Keller? Boss in a house. Victor RC Jets. Getting ready to burn some kerosene. Mike Keller hosts a multiplayer all the time, and we got a lot of buddies here that have channels in the chat, so definitely check them out too. And if you do Facebook, go to the RC Pilot Lounge Facebook group, answer a couple simple questions. It doesn't matter if you get them wrong, and you can hook up with a lot of these guys that are in the chat here too that put out content. But our buddy Fred Barron, who's a lot of times in the chat, he's doing a real fly-in every Monday evening on his channel. So you could hop in and see what that's about also. You know what I mean? Big Jim, yeah, there are plenty of Arrows planes under $200 that look like planes. Yeah. It depends how you want to go. If you're brand new to it, the Warbirds aren't the one. They're just not. They're not. They look cool, but they're not great to learn on because things happen fast. But it's been a while since I've done any planes from there, but I am still got a relationship with them as well. What's up, Olson Aviation? Where is he? Paul Ballard in the house. What up, man? Jeff in Lower Alabama. Scott says, who's Paul B? Jetman, Dennis Frost. What up, dudes? Eddie K in the house. 7-Eleven coffee, y'all. It's gross. E-Flight Valiant says Burke. That's it. People love that one. I haven't flown it, but I can see why looking at it. It looks really stable and sporty all at once. Craig Beeman, what up? It's been snowing again here. Like, I'm so jonesing to get some stuff out. Got a couple new ones, too, coming down the pike. I wish I could. I'm waiting on a servo to come so I can do the flapper-on mod to the Ultra Stick. Would you guys like to see that install and test? I know most of you don't care about Surface, but those of you who do, check out our buddy Brian Phillips, man. He did a crawler video. He did the Axial Base Camp the other day, and it was all snow. It was all in the snow. And but I was glad to see it in that kind of context. I mean, normally if you don't know rock crawling, you really don't maybe necessarily know what you're watching. But the best actual rock crawling is the most boring stuff to watch. It's good. I love it. I know what I'm watching. I'm discerning what I'm seeing, but it's slow and it's really just. So some of the more crazy crawler videos, where they're doing some speed stuff, or they're not really speed vehicles, but slow-mo and things like that are actually easier to watch. But interesting and super fun watching Brian's video. Check it out. The Surface videos don't do as good for us airplane guys. So if you go check out Brian's crawler video, tell him I sent you. I talked to him actually yesterday. I actually had his video on when he called. And when I answered, I said, hold on a minute, Brian. I got to turn this D-bag on YouTube off real quick. I don't hate you, Paul. Yeah, I've been doing drywall again. I'm working on the basement, trying to get it done. I'm gonna have to get out of this warehouse in a little while. What was I gonna say? Iron Mover, how are you? I think you. It should be Iron Mover. All you have to do is go to the homepage of my YouTube channel right here, and if you go to the live stream playlist, it should be in there, right, dudes? Let me double check. I've been known to make mistakes, I guess. Just ask my wife. Charles and Daniel, what up? You going to SoCal, Paul McNeil? I need to be going out there soon. What's up, Eric Quinn? I'm actually going to look at my YouTube channel real fast and see if it, in fact, is there. Grandpa Gary up in here? I just got here. What's happening? How are you? Let's see. Your channel. Pilot Ryan videos, Pilot Ryan live streams. Yeah, Tail Heavy. RC Pilots Lounge with Tail Heavy Productions right there. It was fun one. That was fun. Wild Bill and Iron Mover, hit me up if you have trouble finding it. I'd be glad to get it to you for sure. Yeah, I give him a hard time. Me and Brian, you know what? It's nice having. Look, we're doing the same thing, you know, in a way. You know what? I didn't even talk to him about when I was going to get him. We're buddies at this point where we don't need anything out of each other. We'll just shoot the breeze. Dude, there was a question I wanted to answer so bad for somebody. Where'd it go? Oh, it was actually Wild Bill. Where is it? It was about the kind of tape I like for mudding. I just love Wild Bill. There we go. Always fun slinging mud. Use paper tape or mesh. Both. I use paper tapes in the corners. Paper tape in the corners. And I'll use mesh a lot of time on butt joints. And with butt joints, the factory cut, it's already a butt joint. You have no taper. I always take the back end of the knife or something and kind of burnish so to create a chamfer down the one side of the butt joint and down the other side of the butt joint, usually with the back of like a box cutter, you know, drywall knife or something. And then I run the mesh usually on that stuff. Paper in corners though, for sure. Corner bead on outside corners. I use the metal stuff. Yeah. A lot of skim coating now, but the sheets have been put back in and all that stuff. I had to cut out like 2 feet around most of the bottom of my basement and rip out insulation, stuff like that, fix that all the way down to the foundation and use some of that clear Flex Seal stuff and sealed some cracks. But mostly it was divert a gutter that had a weird, stupid situation for a downspout. And that fixed it. But yeah, man, I run mud like Michelangelo, and I take as long as he does too. I work for guys who are like, this ain't the Sistine Chapel. I'm like, well, it is to me. Every one of them I want to look good. Paper covered metal corners. I've done those. They got the strips and you still fold it. Oh, no, I know what you mean. I've done those. I kind of like the one thing about the bead, though, the regular metal corner bead, is it's got such a pronounced corner. You have to float in so far to get it right or everything's scooped. You got to throw a lot of mud on those. I think you can get away with less mud doing the paper with the metal for the corners. What's up, Reckham Roy? This is a channel where we talk about drywall, mud, and exhaust stacks. Fred Barron, what's going on? Kenny in here somewhere? He's probably mad I'm live. He's trying to go, yeah? What up, Kenny? Hangar 51 in the house. Let me try to do something real quick. CVO Hobo. Just received the Big Beaver, hopefully maiden tomorrow, always 3 years behind. It's a great plane. I changed the tires because they're really hard, but it's a great plane. I got some, they're not monsters, but they're the air-filled something. But they're only like 4.5 inches or something. I thought you were mudding 1/19 scale. Yeah, man. I got this hat the other day. I saw it and I was like, what's up with that? And I was like, dude, I got an extra one. I was like, give it up. Kenny, I'm just messing with you, dude. Why are you yelling? Look at this boy yelling. Better tone down your caps lock when you're talking to me, son. Are we talking about the base camp, JCB? I want to answer you, but I don't know what's going on. The base camp's 1/10, but I don't exactly know what we're talking about. Ha. Eddie K said he was cleaning out mom and pops and found his old Kyosho Ultima car. We have come a long way, without a doubt. Esteban, the sim is a game changer for sure. Dude, Brian Phillips comes from way back, dude. He's got experience early with these planes, with his grandpa and cars and stuff. I like him, man. I was telling him, it's so funny because, I mean, I've been around for a while, but there's so many channels that got like tons of subs, man. It's like, dude, I'm not your competition, dude. Could you give me a shout out, G? Come on. I ain't your competition. I mean, kinda, but not really. Let's go. I told him we need to like come up with some kind of fake beef. Like we just dig at each other in our on our channels. Dadu64 put together a new E-Flight stick today. Easy, totally. Boss turned his base camp into a 75 Bronco. There you go. Paul Ballard, Brian Phillips fanboy. Dude, we joke. It's fun. I mean, that cat's, he's real. I give him hell about his videos, but I also give him like serious encouragement, man. That guy's got 4 or 5 kids. He's working it out. Like, I'm glad for him. He's able to do it at his house and his wife's helping. I mean, that dude's rocking right now. You know what I mean? If you ask me. And man, he's able to sustain it and remain consistent about putting out his content partly because I really fritter too much kind of with the edits, and it's stuff you never see anyway. You do see it, but you don't know you're seeing it. And that's the color correction side. And then trying to make the intros. I was asking Brian to come to Alabama, dude, but he's got his years scheduled out. He's going to have to make it one of these days a priority to put it on his like schedule. They got a lot of kids. They're homeschooling. He got so much time off, and he's got it planned out because we're just going to have to go show up. I shouldn't even say it. Let's go show up in Iowa. Yeah, he's all right. Paul, that I never thought he wasn't, but yeah, I mean, look, me and him joke. He doesn't watch my videos either. He didn't watch my videos either, really. He's busy making the stuff. Dad, what's going on, man? If I didn't say anything, I saw you. Tim Tobin, I will, yeah, unless something crazy happens, I will totally be at Horizon RC Fest this year. And I got to get the dates locked in, but we'll be doing the RC Fun Park show, Granger, Indiana this summer as well. I'll let you guys know when that's going to be. I need to beef up my 110 Traxxas Slash with new shocks and body. What shocks are you going to get? Because the Traxxas upgrade shocks are fine. Once you put those on, I had to put them on mine too. They don't leak and they hold up way better than the stock ones do. And they're still Traxxas. It's like $65. You get all 4 of them. Springs and everything. Rather than buying springs and perches and shock bodies and shock shafts. It's like just buy the whole bloody shocks. 4 of them, $65. And it comes with a bottle of oil. It's real easy to put it in. Do it. Will I be at IRCHA? I will not be at IRCHA. I've managed to, I have not messed with helicopters. And I'm just not in a hurry to. Granger Barbecue, yeah, man. And then, yeah, June 9th and 10th for RC Fest in Illinois. Rowan, yeah, I should be going to, it'll be Granger, boss. I should be going to Bam Jam, Rowan, yeah. Paul says he watches 2 channels, me and Brian. And of course, he loves a Marshall. Of course, you love Marshall. Dude, I had a customer in the store the other day, had a question. I guess what? I totally called Dave, put him on speakerphone. We talked to the customer. When we were done talking to the customer, I was like, dude, that's RC Air Marshal. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. Speed dial, G. Dancing with the Stars up in here. Yeah, it's going to be Granger, boss. Gary says helicopters would be a quick way to waste a lot of money. For me, it would be. Paul Dayton, what's going on? You know, I feel bad because I just don't care. They're not for me. I mean, there's certain facets of the airplane hobby that I just don't. You're not going to. I won't be doing it. You know, I never say never. But I just would be very surprised if I ever became a pattern flyer, you know. Watch the Arma Boosted video or the short? I don't even remember the short. Did I do a short? Yeah, that was an interesting video. Sometimes the videos that we see on my channel were not necessarily intended to be on my channel. It ought to be obvious on that one. But I mean, it's a good video. And those trucks are all on sale right now. Like there's big truck month is happening right now. Just like we talked about last time. You guys are shopping. Go shop local and support somebody, or shop local, your buddy who's here every Saturday night and is as local as in your pocket. Let's go. Scott says Marshall's meditating. Huh. I did just put out a granite boosted video this week. It's been made for a while, but I released it. And it's an excellent video, but on my channel, those don't get a lot of views. I should make y'all watch it. Take a break. But I'll lose 20 of you if I do. 20,000 subs, y'all. And folks with 300,000 and 180,000 subs think I'm competition. Y'all are some powerful, powerful people. Let's see. How many views? Yeah, garbage. 250 views in 2 days. That's garbage. Normally it's about 3,000 by now. 2,500 views. But that's okay. It is what it is. That's the kind of video I actually lose subs on. Yep. Lost one. In his teepee. Thanks, Craig. Yeah, hit the like button. All that stuff. Bam Jam is going to rock. Lots of cool stuff going on at that club. Best club in the Southeast. I want a store there. Bad. Just saying. Wind is fierce in Maryland this weekend, says Seth Greenberg. Michael Bear says, hit the like. Time for a turbine. Dude, you ain't lying, man. I'm ready to get wet on all kinds of stuff. Warbird, civilian, it doesn't matter. I'm ready for a loud one. And the turbine, it's the flight time. The flight time for the amount of screwing around is more adequate. All makes sense. You know, the big 12S situations, you're still getting 3 minutes, man. So I want some stick time on a turbine. That thing looks like it flies so super light. And at 84 inches, like whenever we fly these big ones, I feel like they're Carbon Z, like these HSD foamies. Like that Hangar 9 is I guarantee it must feel amazing. And with Ali Machinzi at the helm on the design, come on. He is this stuff, lives this stuff. You know? It'll be a good one. Thanks, Gary. Snowing in Muncie, says Dad. Congrats on the 20K. I'll likely not make it before I finish my YouTube career, says Gary. Why not? Well, you can't be finishing. Flying is great at Birmingham. All right. Raining a lot in SoCal. Yeah. Brian Phillips in the house, man. Your ears were probably burning, bro. I was talking mad trash about you tonight, dude. Just mega slam. Yeah, I do need to bring product to events. I don't bring product to Alabama. I did one time because the fella who owns the shop wasn't in town and didn't have any desire to have product at the show that time. And so we brought a little, but out of respect for him, we don't anymore to there. But that's why we just need to make it happen is what I'm saying. Come on now. Brian Phillips in the house. Thanks, man. We were talking about your base camp video. I was like, go check it out, dudes. You got a lot of buddies and fans in here, Brian, that like you. Axel says hello. Big Jim says, yeah, his ears were burning. Super nice guy, Victor. Yeah, Allie's solid. I remember I was goofing around with the radio, dude, and I didn't have my reverse thrust set up or something yet, and I landed and rolled out forever or something. It probably jet jam or something, and which in a way can screw everything up, especially if you got a plane that could have it on it. Anyway, he's like, let me see your radio, dude, and he fixed me up like so fast. Just grabbed my radio, fixed me up, showed me how to do it. Scott says, we are doing tables a few weeks before you have one. Don't worry. YouTube. What up, Casey Johnson? Aaron Phillips says, Brian's my brother from another mother. There you go. Stephen Proop says hello to everybody from the UK. Let's go. Worldwide Domination Tour 1985. Boom. Scott, I'm going to pull you on, and I want you to talk about Bam Jam a little bit. Good day from Australia. What's up, Bel Air Video? Good to see everybody. Hey, spring is coming for us around here. Lot more videos coming out. Right here at Pilot Ryan Media. We have 2 hobby shops now, which is crazy. So you're going to see different videos from us than you always have in the past. Yes, I'm still airplane guy all the way till the day I die. However, surface is fun too, and I have a couple hobby shops. And the reality is, honestly, it's probably 15-1 trucks outsell planes. That's fine. It is what it is. I like planes a lot. So, I know why I'm here and what I'm doing. But I will also be doing surface videos too, even when they don't perform good at all. Because it's fun, and it's fun videos to make, and it's a lot different than the videos I'm used to making. And so I'm going to keep on doing that and let, my creative side have an outlet and edit up these different kinds of videos, doing surface stuff. And the beauty of that is we sell those items in our stores, and being an affiliate marketer as well. If you can't make it physically into our stores, you can click the link in the description and help support this crazy RC life that I'm obviously in, ride or die style. Let's go. But yeah, Scott, I'm going to get you in here, give my voice a little break. As a matter of fact, Joe Habib, what's going on? 10-4, okay. Let's go. All right. Let me get. Is Aaron? Is that your? No. What's your wife's name, Brian? It's not Aaron. Feed the machine. Need a set of wings on that Typhon. I know, man. I was there when Allie, he had a Typhon set up with wings and stuff. It was actually the tail section from a Viper 90, but he missed the Megan. I knew it. He missed the ramp. It's actually, I have it on my Instagram and stuff. I caught it pretty good, but he missed the stinking ramp. Camera crew. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Well, I have an Aaron Phillips that comes into the show all the time. And for whatever reason, I thought that was it. Best camera in the biz. Yeah, she does an amazing job. And he's working it out right there at his house, dudes. I mean, that's fun. That's fun. And yo, hey, just stick it in the sink, spray it down. It's okay. You know what? I think I forgot to tell you, Brian, when I was talking to you. I laughed out loud when you were looking at the manual in the base camp video and you noticed the size of the dude's hand compared to the receiver. So hilarious. I love it. I love it. Ryan, what advice do you have? All right, let's answer this. I'll get him on here in a minute, Scott. Let's see. We're rolling now. Ryan, what advice do you have for the addiction buying too many airplanes? There's no advice other than just like turn off the internet. You know what I mean? Turn off the internet and quit watching your buddies have so much fun. You know what I mean? I think that's it. But go out and fly the damn things. That's my first best advice. Just Kenny says, get used to it, Big Jim. That's pretty good. Just it is what it is. You're stuck now. Yeah. You know, keep it cycling. I have to because of the volume at which they come at me. I say buy them, fly them several times, and sell them and buy more. I mean, that's why I started working in the business anyway, is I wanted them all. I wanted to try them all. I wanted to fly them all. I didn't have to like keep them all. And I couldn't afford them all. So I started writing magazine articles and then fell in love with this online stuff. What's up, Smoky Mountain RC? And man, they all fly different. You know what? Really get to know planes, styles, shapes, fly the ones you have. And then you can kind of narrow it down. It's like when you'll see one new one that comes out. It's like, yeah, that looks cool, but I kind of can guess how that's going to fly by how it looks because of my prior experience with something that looks like it or a smaller version of the same thing or whatever. And then it's like, I don't need that one, you know, not so much. I'm good. And every now and then, you know, you let one go. Man, I have so much stuff. Aaron Phillips, yeah, F-14. Guys, I should make a list right now. I'll tell you right now how pitiful it is, the amount of planes I have to go get videos on. Like, I'm going to go hire a videographer from this art gallery. Like, I'm not even kidding, to help me. So I'm not like hat cam and all this stuff. F-14 need to do. The stick with the flaperons, I'm doing that. T-28, I want it back out with a real good camera instead of me doing it. And the wheels, right? The blank new thing. And the other blank new thing. I gotta be very careful. And then PT-19. Gosh, and then there's so many classics I just want to bring back out too. I still want to rip the new Mustang, you know, the new paint job on the Mustang. There's always surface vehicle things to do for me too, but they don't send those, so there's no pressure. Every surface video I do, that's a self-funder, either through the store or me. Same difference. What else? I know I'm missing. Oh, shoot. I got to fly the T7 and the Alpha. I just got to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 right there. That's 9. I mean, come on. I love the 1.5 Mustang. I may try to do a 1.7. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I got that 1.7 Corsair I've always wanted to make faster. I honestly, at this point, I don't even care if it's 2 blades. If it sounds like the Trojan, dude, I'm down. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. What else? So I already know, though, if I get the 1.7 Mustang, I'm going to be a little, I think the 1.5 is built better, but it's just more concise. But I bet the 1.7 flies amazing. Killer Planes in the house. What up? Let's see. I still have a ton of Dancing Wing stuff I want to fly too. I mean, okay, now go through the list to make sure we have it all. Yeah, I know. I'm giving away my secrets, bro. That's all right, man. We're going to start a beef online, internet warfare. And I'm just going to talk. The thing is, I won't. I'm just having fun on the stream right now. My wife's like, don't do that. That's not a good look. People don't come to you for that. And then everything on floats this summer. I think y'all going to be happy with some of the new stuff, man. 3 canopies at a time. Yeah, I still got to do my B2 video on 2 sets of floats. What's up, Jordan? Yeah, I'm going to get my, you know what, though? I love the landing gear on the Carbon Z Cubs so much. I almost hate taking them off to put floats on. It's like, maybe I put floats on. I already have the Beaver, bro. I'll just put the floats back on the Beaver. Do you ever come to Model Rama, says Gary. And if he's asking me, the answer is no. But he may be asking someone else. That Brian Phillips, I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. I was talking about getting you to Alabama and how your schedule is kind of tight. And I basically invited myself over for dinner. I heard your wife's making stovetop. I'll be there at 5:30. That gives me time to eat at 4 o'clock at my mom's house, hop on the jump, make it to your place, and have dinner twice. That stovetop stuff is so good. I want to eat dinner back to back in 2 different time zones. Let's go. Oh, wow, Bill. I saw your question, but I lost it. Wild Bill asked me if I have flown the PT-19 yet. No. I'm very much looking forward to it. And I'm going to change the tires ahead of time. I got some little Dubro tires that are like same size as stock, but I just know they're less hard than what's on there. And I'm going to probably put that. I'll probably put them on before I even do the maiden on this one. Just because I'm so late, too, on getting it done. It's like, let's go. Mountain RC, what's good, Ryan? What's up, chat? Love the hat. Thanks. RC Roland had stovetop tonight. Bro. Brian says, come over and you can eat some stovetop with a fam. Let's do this. I need to be doing that, man. I need to be collabing and stuff, yo. Let's do a video. We didn't even talk about setting up a time for this show, but we'll have to do it, Brian. The guys want it. Here's a question for the turbine crowd. Let's go. Any certifications or tests for turbine ops? You need to get your waiver. Scott says I could probably hit some good landings in the runway. Yeah, or the fascia, on the house. That's what I mean. I know what it's like to fly at funny places. Like, he's bringing it to y'all. no matter what, he's flying. Okay. At a field. Yeah, that's cool. We got to work it out. We got to make it happen. I mean, bro, you need my help. I mean, you only have like 200,000 subs and you need me to shout you out, dude. I guess I'll do it. I guess I'll do it. Steakums. Shackamack. Let's see. Waiver with contest director, second waiver holder sign off. Have your people call my people. Awesome. All right, cool. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, let me get Scott in here. We're going to talk about. I'm going to let him give me a break actually after a minute and let him rip on his events. Send it. Ain't got time to defend it. Let's go. RC Roland, congratulations. He broke 400 subs last week. Nice. RC Roland flies a lot of cool stuff, guys. I've been at this a long time, dog. You don't think I've been around folks after some libations? Big Jim says, I'd like to drink with Ryan and Brian and see who breaks their NDA first. Not going to happen. Paul says if Ryan drives a plane into your sighting, Brian, it better be on video. Yes. Brian Phillips says, let's see if we can trick Horizon Hobby into sending us a Hanger 9. Yeah. MB339 with all the fixins for a Brian and Ryan fly-in. Bro. I know. Listen, if I about showed you all the list, I know you'd go back and pause. This is not the list. It's on the other side. But anyway, I got to get through these planes before I can start barking up a tree for, hey, I need something. Just being honest. But yeah, that's a question worth asking. Receiving in 3, 2, 1. Brian and Ryan flying. Dude, what's that? So you got a local field? How's that club? Are they active? Do they watch YouTube? Turbine power. To be honest, bro, like that's the kind of thing we need to do. Catch Allie, catch Jason, catch somebody to like train us up. Dude, we'll just fly theirs. We'll just, you know, I wish you ought to come to RC Fest, man, in Illinois if you can make it. And of course, we got to get you to Alabama one of these times. Speaking of Alabama one of these times, we're going to bring in Scott Settle, ladies and gentlemen, right now.
Peace. What's up?
What's up?
How's everybody?
Man, I think doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. We had a wonderful day at the field today. The wind sucked. It was cold, but we had a great meeting and, you know, great times with each other. So that's what counts. Paul's probably still flying up there, is my guess. So, but we had a good day. So ready for the weather to get warmer for sure.
I am too. And you guys, as bad as you think you have it, sometimes you're still out there flying anyway.
We are.
It's not
a lot
that
of times. It's kind of fun hitting crosswinds today a little bit. I saw the boys trying to hit some crosswinds. It was pretty fun to to watch Garrett struggle a little bit. So it was good.
Always enjoy watching that cat struggle a little bit, don't you?
Yeah. It kind of makes us feel really good at the field.
It makes it easier to take all that lip he's got.
Exactly. The head's gotten so big you can barely get through the fence opening.
It balances things out a little.
Yeah, it does.
Brian,
So good, man. Thanks for having me for a minute.
Yeah.
For sure.
My arch nemesis says, we flew today. It was terrible.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what's cool about that, though? Honey, this sucks. And they just turn around and they go back in the house.
Yeah.
You know, we got to pack it up still. You know, the rest of us are packing it up.
Exactly.
And then getting after it.
Exactly.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it was pretty windy today, for sure.
I have a list, bro. It's pitiful.
Well, we need to knock half that stuff out in Birmingham, man. Let's knock it out.
We always plan to, and that never works out that way.
I know that, but we have to make ourselves do it.
How?
Well, we want to have fun,
so busy,
right? We just got to have fun with the camera. That's the thing, right?
You're so busy.
I know, but
my CFO needs to quit being a cheap skate and pay a camera person.
Exactly.
I'll have to run a request shit. Hey, you like this hat? Everybody's liking this hat.
I like that hat. Is that rubber? The thing on top, is it rubber kind of?
No, it's kind of flat on top. It's just a big. It's a big patch.
Oh, okay, cool.
It
almost looks rubber.
Funny seam on it.
Huh. Yeah, that's nice.
So I think generally guys flat bill these, and then it's flat on the top. But it's like, this is what aging RC hipsters look like now.
I like it. I mean, the gray's good too. It goes with the hat, you know, the beard.
And because it's so flat, I don't actually really do my thing.
Yeah.
So it's actually probably even straight, which is new for me.
I like it though.
There's just a little tink. I feel like Mini Pearl though a little bit. I need a price tag on it still. But if I completely stole this guy's design and made it say Pilot Ryan Media, would y'all buy this hat?
Sure. I mean, you know.
Let me know in the comments below. Hey, I know. Let me take the font from Ray-Ban.
Right. And use like on your shirt right there.
And do that. What a brilliant idea. I mean, I've only been wearing the sunglasses since I was 8 years old. I mean, it's like when I die, Ray-Ban gets some of my finances.
I still don't know if I believe all that.
What, that it happened? You think it was
no, I believe it happened. I can't believe it happens when
I should show. I mean, the letter looks legit to me, man. It was from the lawyer in Italy. For Val Shalom Luxottica.
Yeah.
The guys are actually nice.
Fred, what's up?
So I'm trying to decide, like, I think I know I have people that offer to run the camera, but I don't want anyone really in a way that I know to do it, because I want to be able to yell at you.
Well, yeah.
I want to be able to yell at them and degrade them for messing up. And I don't want to do that to my friends.
I got you. That makes sense.
So I gotta pay.
Well, we can find somebody that we don't like very much or something.
I mean, I'm like Ellen DeGeneres. It's toxic on set.
Yeah, we just need a photographer. It's not hard to find. It's fun to yell at Marshall when he photographies for you, though. He does pretty good though when he films.
You know, those guys are using good camera. Their camera. Yeah. If I was doing it again, I would totally get what they got.
Oh yeah.
But I got me a big fancy Canon XA50, and all I needed was half of that camera.
Yeah.
But the caveat is, when Marshall's filming, and I think Jeff and Lower Alabama has the same setup. They got this. You can't put an eye cup on the viewfinder, so you have to rig up the LCD screen.
Yep.
As an eye cup, 3D print this hula baloo and rubber band it together. and it looks absolutely goofy, but is so easy to use. And that Sony AX53 that everybody uses,
And I've got one. Yeah, it's
bro,
fantastic.
the inboard stabilization is amazing.
Oh yeah.
It snaps back to focus if it goes out so fast. Now the color profile on mine is richer. There's more data. I got like a 2-inch sensor, whatever. The sensor is huge in my camera, but I think because it's so big, it's kind of slow.
Yeah.
So my stuff doesn't snap back into focus quick if it's in auto, which keeps me filming in manual, which means I have to set depth of field every time.
Yeah.
And it's hard to just hand that camera to somebody. But like Marshall's camera, your camera, Jeff's camera, if it's got an eye cup, you give that thing to anybody.
I need to get an eye cup for mine, but I don't have it.
If somebody get me an eye cup for one of those and that 3D printed cage, I would legit buy one of those cameras tomorrow.
Yeah.
With your money, because I don't have any. Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Or we'll print you one.
Print
I don't have a printer, but we'll find a printer.
Dennis says, yell at me, I'll yell back. I'm not that bad. Big Jim uses a vintage VHS camcorder. You know what? Those things had infinity focus. They're amazing. Yeah. Everything's in focus. Always, no matter what. But all these arty, I mean, look, I'm an arty guy kind of myself, but I don't need bokeh. I don't need a fuzzy background. And then it's okay if the plane's in focus and the runway's in focus and the cone's in focus. I don't need cinematic at 80 miles an hour, dude. I'm just trying to document this thing. It's okay. Let me have infinity focus like those old school ass cameras, and let's go.
We can find your VHS camcorder easily.
Do I sound as bad as I think I sound, man? I'm actually losing my voice.
You sound like you got sore throat. I was going to ask you if you're sick.
No, my boy just really messed up today.
Oh, were you screaming?
Bro.
So you were screaming.
All the way up 2 flights of stairs, I chased his butt to his room.
Yep.
He was under his bed hiding.
That's good. You got to do that.
Bro, I was so swole. Me and my wife had a fun time after, laughing about it afterwards and stuff. It's like, look, him and his sisters, I love being home with these kids, but they fight over the dumbest stuff. So, like, I'm walking down in the basement to work on the mud a little bit, and I just know it's getting ready to get stupid. I walk past the middle one and my boy, and they're arguing over guacamole and stuff. They're like eating chips and salsa. This is an easy problem to solve. Go get a bowl, sit closer together. I don't know. But I'm walking downstairs. And I'm like, this is going to get stupid. And so I'm halfway down the stairs. Palmer comes running behind me. And she's standing. So I'm down the steps, like 3 or 4 steps. She's down a couple. So she's eye level with me.
Yeah.
Rafe comes around the corner. He's up here. The kids I'm taller. I'm always looking down at him, but I'm like eye level, and like right here is Rafe. And I'm like, what's going on? And he's got a chip with guacamole on it, blue corn chip, guacamole. I'm like, no, Rafe. And that son of a gun took the chip with guacamole and mashed it into her head.
Oh, yes.
Mashed it into her head. After I said no, I chased it. Like I said, it was 2 flights of stairs, right? My house is weird. You've been there.
I've been there.
Yeah. Couple levels. So I'm halfway down the basement stairs, and then I'm up the Swiss Family Robinson part, and then up the other ones to his room. That's where my voice went.
Oh, I've been there, man. I've got girls. We've chased and yelled a lot over the years, so it's part of it. You should have got the chip and put it in his head.
When you're done being mad, it's like so funny. You know,
It's just so stupid, right? They have
it's
such
so
stupid things.
dumb. You guys could avoid this. Like, come on,
Yeah.
honor your father and mother. This isn't how you do it.
Yeah. Hey, Tony Jenkins, how's it going?
I'm like, bro, and I tell him, I'm like, you are very fortunate.
Yeah.
I don't do to you what
Yeah.
how grandpa was.
They're saying Brian Phillips uses an Android to film his videos. I didn't know that.
No, she's a human. She's totally fully human. They're married. They have kids.
Right. She's not an android.
Those AI robots, they're not commercially available yet.
But I think he's using a cell phone, I guess.
Well, how insulting to think that she's an android. Man. Hey, I'm gonna get off, go to the bathroom. I want you to plug your show.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I'll have fun entertaining everybody.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You good?
Oh no, I'm good. I'll talk about something to make people
hold it down for a minute.
Yeah, everybody hang on. He'll be back.
All right, cool.
What's up, everybody? So we've got Birmingham Jam coming up on April 20th through the 22nd, and then by the way, Bigfoot is in October. It is October the 20th through like the 24th, something around in that neighborhood. It is technically the week before Halloween weekend, or the weekend before, or 2 weeks before Halloween, if you want to look at it whatever way you want to. But BHAM Jam is coming up, and we're going to have a really good time. We're going to play some games. It'll be a little different if you went to Bigfoot, but we're going to play some games. We're going to chill, be pretty laid back, and hopefully have a really good time and do a little fundraising for our club. We're working on trying to get our runways done. We may actually have a little surprise if you show up and you've been there before. Our grass runway may be done for you. And so we're going to try to get that done here before BHAM Jam. And if you're coming to Bigfoot, have another way done. We'll see. Maybe. So we're working on that really hard too. So no matter what, doing lots of improvements, and we're going to have a good time though. I think most of the boys are coming. Should be good. And, the weather's always fantastic that time in April. So, Paul, I love you too so much. Paul's been hanging out a lot at the field. We've welcomed him with wide arms from Minnesota, and he has been staying a lot warmer this time of year than he usually is. And we're glad to have him at the field. I think Jeff in Lower Alabama is going to come for sure. He said he was. There's several other folks on here that are going to be at BHAM Jam.
Who else?
I don't know. I'm probably going to have to go get Marshall and drive him over. So we may drive Marshall over. I'm just joking. Or maybe you can get him to come over. But I'm sure we'll have a pretty good crowd. We always do. And we're going to have some fun, Ryan. We're going to try to play some games, do some limbo, do some different stuff, than just fly and have fun like we always do anyway. So we'll try to do some fun stuff.
I want to involve Nerf.
Let's do it. We can do that. Last year we flew that really nice airplane. We built that airplane all day. Remember the old Nitro plane we built and you did a video on? We did that last year. I don't know if we'll figure out some sort of project like that, but we may have something come out of the woodworks. I know that we're going to have a few items that we're going to do a silent auction to raise a little money. So we'll have a few items from some people that out there in the YouTube world, and maybe auction a few things off.
We'll figure out something too.
Yeah, we'll figure out something. And I know that Ben Harbor is going to build a plane for us to auction off, which is awesome. But it should be fun. So we're going to have a good time.
Any
raffles? Yes, we're going to have raffles for sure. And we will do the obviously the auction there too in-house. But we'll do raffles. The model box will be there with prizes and stuff to give away, I'm sure too. And so we'll have a good time giving stuff away and doing that kind of thing too. So hit the poll contest. Absolutely. We will do that. That will be one contest in itself if you can do it. Because it's a pretty big sacrifice. Most people can't do it, and they end up tearing their plane up. So
if you want to see what that's about, just scroll through my Instagram.
Yeah, and it's gotten tighter. I mean,
a lot.
Bobby K, I mean, it was pretty impressive when he first did that, but it's very impressive if he comes back and does that.
It's tight now.
It is tight. So you
can actually see the difference. If you scroll back, you'll see a turbo timber totally get it.
Yep.
And that's when it was close.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Bobby did it, it was with the Tasman.
Yeah.
And I remember he did it a few times, and he would like nick, the stooge on the other side when you come out. He hit it a couple times, barely. Like amazing fun. Amazing fun. And then, when the lights go out, they don't, because you can turn them on. You guys can still fly. Right. We start getting stupid with surface and racing and stuff. You got all kinds of facilities at your place.
Yep. If you're coming, bring your basher. This year we did a bunch of clearing way down the hill, and there is some incredible bashing areas right now. So bring your basher. It's going to be fun with cars. But the lights come on and some crazy stuff happens. I don't know if you know this, but I need to send you the video actually. Ron, Garrett flew his plane. Hope AMA's not listening. Flew his plane through long ways, all the way through. I think it was Paul. Paul, was it your plane that Garrett flew all the way through, out the other end? That is a challenge right there. That's a Bobby K challenge if I've ever seen one.
What plane?
Paul, what was it that he flew? I can't remember. I'll find the video. But I'm trying to think of the name of the plane. Paul, you flew it today. What's the name of the plane if he's on here? But anyway, Horizon plane. But yeah, nice. You did it. So there's all kinds of dares that happen when the lights go down and the sun goes down.
And then fireworks at Bigfoot.
Fireworks at Bigfoot. We won't have fireworks this time. Ultrix. That's it, Tony. Thank you.
Those are fun, dude.
Yeah, they're fun.
If you've flown the little one and you haven't looked at the big one, it's big.
Yeah, I think he flew the big one, right, Tony? It was the big Ultrix, the blue one. Is that the one I think he flew? Because that's the one Paul's been flying everywhere. So it was Garrett's UMX Ultrix. It wasn't the big one. It was the small one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Paul videoed it. So yeah, it was pretty good.
You guys should send me that content so I can steal it.
I know. I told Garrett I needed it to. I was going to get him to airdrop it. I'll put it on our shared thing.
Here's the big one.
Yeah, the big one's nice. It's fun. Paul's been ripping it at the field recently.
This,
do what?
A lot of times I get rid of stuff sometimes when I'm done with it, but I still have this, man.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
I don't mess with it a lot, but this is the kind of thing that when I bought air hogs or something that sucked from the store, I wish it flew like these.
Oh yeah.
Because it flies. You can control it. You can fly it slow. You can fly it fast.
Yep. Yeah, they're fun. Big Jim asked if the ramp's going to be there. Yeah, ramp is there.
Oh yeah. You got ramps there.
Oh yeah, we got ramps there. So come on, we're going to be.
Dude, I got seriously on Instagram. You can see Nate taking off the Ultra Micro Timber X from the ramp and catching it while it was hovering.
Yeah.
No, I caught it.
You caught it.
Off. I caught it and told him to quit messing around. But like the music was perfect, like with the post. I can't remember what it was.
That was good.
You know what? I'm going to show you.
We need to relive some of those. We may do like a montage Ryan, could we do a montage of the Beham stuff? We need a montage. I've got a lot of it, I think.
I gave you everything I had.
No, if you go to birminghamrc.com, there's a video that we play that plays on the website, and it's pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, check the video out. It kind of shows a whole bunch of Ron and Bobby and just everybody, and Nate all flying, Garrett, everybody's flying on it. So it's pretty fun. But check that out on the website. There it is. Oh, yeah.
I like to do this.
Heck
Let's
yeah.
see. You know, that one's been seen 9,400 times. And that's the kind of thing that ought to have been seen 94,000 times. We have some of the most fun at those places.
Oh, yeah. It's a blast.
You
That's
know
been
it's
94,000 times. Dear Lord. I didn't know that.
9,400.
Oh, that's still a lot.
That's all. It should have been seen. I have some over 1 million.
Yeah.
Did you know Instagram is free?
Yes, it is. Everybody should be on Instagram.
You find my profile and you scroll through, it's a whole vibe, and it's a lot of fun stuff, and it's a lot of people you actually know flying these things a lot of times. I mean, a lot of my Instagram is of other people in the community. I'm filming their landings and stuff. Like, I just pull out my phone, you know, Captain Tracy, I know he'll grease it in. Like, let me pull out the phone, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean,
he always does.
I got a ton of stuff from Alabama, dude, on my channels.
Nate launched a 65 Creighton off the ramp and broke
Success.
Yeah.
So I know what he's saying here. Let me translate Big Jim. Nate launched Jim's 6S Creighton off the ramp and broke an unbreakable RPM bumper. So they had to replace it. They really say that you can't break their stuff, and Nate managed.
It flies off that ramp.
And then Rowan says, just like I know I'm about to see a crash when Luke's landing.
Exactly. I wish Luke was on here. So we have yelling in the background because Jennifer's watching the Alabama game. So that just naturally happens.
Are you watching the game?
I'm not watching the game. I actually have no idea what the score is. So.
Me and my kid watched Purdue get beat yesterday.
Did you? Yeah, I watched the Tennessee game today, and that was good versus Duke. I was pulling for UT. I went to the SEC tournament a couple of weeks ago, and that was pretty fun.
Thanks, Lyndon Stewart. Thank you, man. Kansas lost.
Yep, Kansas lost.
Paul said Nate broke it all at Bigfoot.
He did. He did. He was like a bull in a china cabinet there, flying planes. But it was awesome to watch him fly, though. I think Paul was fixing planes more than
honestly, we all missed Bobby at Bigfoot.
Oh, boy.
And I got to give – I think Nate stepped up.
Oh, he did. He did.
Nate stepped up, bro.
Yeah, we had the thing right before the fireworks, and he was ripping it before the fireworks.
And the boys that come with us, man, they were flying their faces off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nick and Bradley.
They were.
Yeah.
They were. They did good. Nicholas got engaged. I saw on Facebook.
Yep.
That's
man,
awesome.
Good guys, dude. Yeah, good guys.
Good guys.
Paul said he wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, man.
Heck
Dude,
yeah.
all I know is that big cub.
Fun.
Didn't he get that big cub from Greg Rowland? Or who was that from?
No, I think he bought it. He bought it from Jeremy, didn't he? Didn't y'all buy the big cub?
Yeah. It was
blue
from
and white one. Yeah.
Yeah, but Nate flew the dog fiddlings out of it the whole show.
Oh yeah, yep.
That was fun.
I mean, his edges along the runway are epic.
The Knicks, they were awesome. Yeah, they just kept on.
I think they're coming back. They say they're coming back for Beeham Jam, so I think the Knicks will be there. So
that's right. I know because Nick Griffith offered me a ride.
Okay, cool. Oh, cool. And I think Brad's mom will be there too. So she's getting geared up.
I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I got to get there.
I know. Well, you could do that. You could fly back. You could drive with them and then fly back. And you would have planes. Something to think about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It feels like sometimes there isn't enough time in the day, man.
I know. I actually have an idea. I'll let you know later on that.
Oh, cool.
That kind of swirls around what I've got to do the next day. So
nice. So you plug the show.
Yep. And love for everybody to come. We're gonna have a good time. And if you can't make it, we're gonna try to do some stuff on our website. So be watching social a little bit for obviously silent auctions, and we'll try to do some live stuff. We have, of course, these guys. I'm sure Ron will do some live stuff, and we're gonna have a new Birmingham RC YouTube channel, kind of going at that time too. So, but we'd love for you to bid online a little bit, get involved. If you want to make a few donations because you're going to come to Bigfoot and you want to fly off a really cool runway, that we would love to have a few donations to help us get to this huge number we've got to pave our runway. But we're going to get it done. So for you guys, really, for the community and everybody, it's going to be fun. So
I've been to a handful of shows, man, and I like it there. Y'all in the South know how to do it. I've had the best time in Alabama and Texas, to be honest, man.
Yes, we got a great group of folks, and the clubs are made up of the people in it, and the people in it are fantastic in our club. So, come experience it. So it's great.
Great. They got a great leader and a bunch of great folks, and you guys execute and get things done. And then, I just see how things work. You went to RC Fest with us in Illinois,
and I'll be back. I'm going this year.
You came back to your club and made it happen.
Yep.
You got rock crawling, basher stuff, fireworks. Come on. Most shows, listen, there's a lot of people tell me about fly-ins and this, that, and the other thing, and I don't make any hubbub about it. And it's cool. It's club stuff.
Yeah, sure.
But your club has a real good way of the invite seems really bigger than just the club. It's really the hobby.
Yeah.
So like your club as a bunch of really, wonderful ambassadors for the whole thing of radio control, and of course, lead with flight. But
sure.
It's fun to be able to do those other things because, man, how many kids are at a show, even if they're flying or want to fly, there's so many of us there. There's a bunch of kids that are a little too intimidated to get up in the air while we're all there.
Yeah.
But, man, let them go rip a basher. Let them rip a crawler or slow the show down. Yep. About every show I'm flying with somebody. You had me take a kid up and give him a lesson last time.
Yep, we're going to do that this time for sure.
On the Aero Scout. And, that's good stuff.
Yeah, we did 353 kids at a local school. We got some advertisement out a couple of weeks ago. We've got 3 more schools to do before May. And we'll probably have one for sure, bigger one again before Beeham Jam. So,
man, I ought to come and do one of those with you, bro.
Dude, listen, I would love for you to. Did you ever see the video?
No, not yet. But what you guys are doing is exactly what I want to be doing. I want to be a part of it, and I want to see what you're doing, and I want to bring it here.
Well, you're talking about getting motivated, man. Go do something like that. Fly for all the kids, and it is fantastic feeling, and it's really great to give back. They just lit up. I mean, you're just doing a roll in an airplane. The kids are like, "Whoa, cool,
bro!"
So it's awesome.
Yeah, you got enough talent there. You don't need a guy like me, but I'd be glad to be.
Yeah, I'd love for you to come. It'd be awesome. Maybe we could work it out where it would be when it was during BHAM Jam. Maybe I'll look at dates.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yep. We'll do Governor School again this summer again. And that's in June, and that's with a local university. We've got some 11th graders we entertain for about 9 days.
Jeff in Lower Alabama posted a link. I'm sure it's probably your video.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Yeah. We've got one plane from Brad Pay It Forward to give out at BHAM Jam, which will go for sure to a kid. So we have one plane left from Bigfoot that I promised him that it would only go to a kid. So we're going to do that for sure for some of the kids there. So somebody will have a new Aero Scout to fly.
Brad's always giving it up for the kids. Every time we've been at a show with him, he's been one of the main suppliers to the raffles.
Yeah, and if y'all get a chance, if you go to Knoll, for sure look up Brad. He's always there, and that's the first time I ever met Brad was at Knoll, and it was awesome. We flew together. And
did you meet him at Knoll or
I
Florida?
did, yeah. I met him in Florida, and then I met him again at Knoll. So I went to Knoll for just one day.
I'm fairly certain Florida was the first time for me.
Yeah, so I forgot that he was at Florida. So yeah, that was the first time I met all y'all. It was in Florida. So
is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was Jet Jam, and then it was RC Fest, and then we started coming to Alabama.
Yep, it just all kind of happened, which is awesome.
We decided to make you famous, and then now look.
I know. Whatever.
Joe Knoll. Brad's been trying to get me to Joe Knoll forever.
Yeah, Joe Knoll. So look up Joe Knoll map S Bucks. Where Joe Knoll's in right outside Charlotte, right? No, yeah. Shoot, I can't remember right now. Where's Joe Knoll?
I thought it was in North Carolina or South Carolina.
It is in North Carolina side. It's Charlotte, I think.
Or was it West Carolina?
Yeah. It's in the Carolinas. Look it up. It's a big show. It was at one time the biggest show, and I guess it still is. Greenville, South Carolina. Thanks, Tony.
There you go. Tony knows.
There you go.
The shadow knows.
Yeah.
Knoll in the fall. Yeah, one of these days I'll make it. I tell you what, I dig the low key stuff my bros put on.
Yeah.
Though a little bit too. I gotta go. I'm not. I was supposed to go once.
Knoll's in May, so I mean, that's I think it's in May. When's Knoll? Knoll in the fall is before Bigfoot this year, and then regular Knoll's in May, I think.
There's a lot going on pretty soon. I mean, we're supposed to have a grand opening at the store in Cali pretty soon too.
Yep.
April's gonna be busy.
Oh yeah, man. Be busy.
Man.
Yep. Ceph is the next week after BHAM Jam. It's the next weekend.
Is Ceph a little lower key, more like electric focused?
Just all electric focused. Yeah. I've never been to Ceph. I may go down there that next week though if I'm home.
How far away is that for you?
I think like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours, Tony.
So you have no excuse.
No, I have no excuse. No. We have
South Carolina, Triple Tree.
Yep.
Wild Bill says he wanted to go to
Huck
Fest, and then Paul Paul says he's hoping to go to Knoll in the fall.
Yeah. 4 hours for us.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah, man.
I've about lost my voice, Broseph.
I know it.
I think that's going to be it here in a minute, man. Hour and a half.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for having me on, dude, again, and I appreciate it.
Hang out. We'll talk after if you got a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on.
For sure.
So before I wrap it real quick, every now and then you guys catch me. I'm a little surly. Sometimes I'm a little easier to deal with, a little more positive. Sometimes I'm really like all about the calls to action, and the rest of the time I'm like, I just don't want to go there.
You're pretty moody.
Completely.
Yeah.
Welcome to my life.
I am too. So
it's hard being in here sometimes. I tend to work it out though. Tim Tobin will definitely. Brian's already agreed to it. We will definitely interview Brian one of these nights. He's a hoot. I enjoy talking to him. I consider him a good friend at this point. Actually, we've spoke so much on the phone at this point. I'll be actually over at his house tomorrow for Stovetop. So, awesome. But to circle back and touch base, I wanted to ask you guys, by the way, here's the Zoom address, because usually on Saturday nights, there's an after show that goes off the rails for adults only. Right there is the Zoom address in the chat. And what, my voice? Yeah, I was home today working on the house. I had coverage, so I was able to.
But you're just screaming at the kids. That's your problem.
Stay at home with the family. But so listen, a lot of you guys have been with me for a long time, and I want you to think way back, right, to the first videos you saw me doing. And I want you to think about what did you like about them? What was it that made you stick around? I'm curious. I think I know the answer, but I want to know, because I'm gearing myself up to be able to actually be a little more consistent on producing content, and I want to do a good job. And I have feelings about what I think got everybody watching me in the first place, and I don't think I've done a great job to still deliver some of that in a way, and I want to. So hop in one of the last videos. Let's blow up a comment section of something. Let's go to, what do you think? The slow stick, the ultra stick? Go to one of my last videos. And besides the pilot jacket, Mike Bird, what else? What else drew you? What was I bringing? What do you want to see? Literally, I'm a grown-up. Lay it on me. It's fine. Tell me in the comment section, though. I want something good out of it if I'm going to get my butt kicked. All right? I know I've probably dropped the ball. But, moving forward, what do you want to see? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? I want you to tell me in the comment section to, the E-Flight slow stick.
Or what do you want, too, right? I mean, if there's some ideas, right?
Yeah, what do you want, man? Because I'm just so jacked to catch up with these projects and make some videos. And I want to do better than just a shakedown. I want to spend more time with these things. I want to dive in a little deeper. What do you want to know? Where am I dropping the ball? I'm trying to be consistent. It seems like the things that I take for granted, like where I put my battery and the cells, what they say and whatever like that. As benign as that stuff seems, I think it's important. So
heck yeah.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's a good question.
Dan Zimmerman, the Captain Mike, where you took the Corsair to the hospital. Dude, I was just coming back to YouTube after 5 years off of it. Well, coming back to this channel.
Yeah.
When I did that, those videos should have went nuts, I think.
I thought it was
They're
funny.
Still there. I mean, who takes an airplane to the hospital, bro?
We can redo that. I got connections.
Oh, nice. more EDFs. Nice. Think about it. Think about it. Even stuff that has nothing to do with that. Like, how do I work in some real fun, like reoccurring things, you know? Some of the guys I watch do a really great job of like posting a question to the comment section. And then the next upload, they actually, you know, follow that up, you know, that kind of stuff. So, and, you know, I don't want to think too hard because, I mean, it's working for our buddies too. Like I was telling Brian on the phone last night, I was like, bro, you're working because people want to see the setups.
Yep.
You know, like it's long, but like the guys that want to see the setups are really glad they get to.
Oh yeah.
And the rest of us are going to probably click to something else once you go back inside, but we love to see you play with it, you know,
right. And you learn something or you pick something up, right? You're
watching a guy, you know, and you like, have a good time and be able to speak to things about it and work it out at a place that's a little sketch, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, good times.
Good.
Guys, I'm going to bounce. Scott, I'll talk to you in a minute. Build videos, says Roy. Cool. More surface, says no one. You're going to get it anyway, y'all. More drywall talk and discussion.
We'll just fly cars, planes under the cars. How's that?
Been there, done that. But
a hybrid approach.
Would like to do it some more. Hey, anybody new to RC, anybody new to the channel wanting to figure out how to learn how to fly, we were talking with a new member on the stream earlier about real flight. Fred, I'm not sure you were here yet, but guys, if you're wanting to get into RC and you don't have any yet, get acquainted with Horizon Hobbies Real Flight Simulator. And on every Monday, Fred Barron RC's YouTube channel is doing a fly-in. So awesome. Before you buy anything or whatever like that, pop in over at Fred Barron's channel, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss it when it goes down on Monday. And a handful of these guys that are hanging out with us right here in this chat are flying on the Real Flight on Fred's show.
I'm going to try to get on Monday. I've been saying I'm going to do that. I'm going to get on Monday.
We need to get on there and kamikaze everybody.
We do. Let's do it Monday. Can you got it set up?
I got to figure it out. But yeah, I got it set up on one of these computers.
Cool.
Top 10 list. Mountain RC, yeah. List, like a trainer plane roundup.
Best. Hey, that's a great idea. That's a good idea.
Best first 3 planes, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. What's up, Fighter Jet, says Extreme. Yeah. Hey, look, lots of flying videos on the channel. Check back through the playlists, Pilot Ryan flight videos, whatever like that. And then if you're into the surface stuff, you can find that as well. Follow on the short form content. Instagram is my most, the short form that I'm most involved with, but I got the TikTok going too. And Facebook, as much as I hate to say it, is huge. Facebook is powerful, and I don't want it to be, but it is. We're there. A lot of us are there. Lots happening there. More cowbell. I mean, that's what we need.
Yep.
More cowbell. All right, y'all. We are fitting the bounce. We're rolling in 5. Hanger Rats forever. Oh, my gosh. 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. We will see you next time. See you on social. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Boom.
Sweet.